Do not attempt to adjust your podcast player. We are controlling the transmission. We are here to be your guide, helping you to explore local events, the art scene, music, theater, sports, and possibly a conspiracy or two. All here on the GCRX Radio and Podcast Network.
Vlad, you sit next to Ryan in the room. When a new guy like him comes in and you see how hard he works and plays the right way, how much does that rub off on you and the rest of the team?
What's a rub off means?
What did he say?
What's that?
So then talk now. So it's on.
Yeah.
It's on. Right.
Yeah.
Mostly Hockey Podcast.
I even gave him the stupid countdown.
I didn't know if we were going on 3 or on 2. We
I
never determined if we were going on 3, 2, or 1. So it's the Mostly Hockey Podcast. Coming to you from GCRX in Studio B. Here with Justin, Master of Engineering and Timing.
Oh, do I have the?
Oh, I didn't make it.
God damn it!
I didn't make it.
I don't have my phone with me, so
That's
the
okay.
hot buttons are going to be low. Are going to be slow today.
Well, go ahead and hang out there for a second. Mikey, how you doing there? Got Mikey over here.
Doing pretty good, chilling.
Yeah. But I gotta tell you guys, not to get too carried away, like right away. I have a surprise. Mostly for Justin.
Get it?
You'll probably recognize it too, though. I did reach out to somebody last week, and they got back to me rather quickly. They offered up an audio clip for us. Now, mind you, like it's 7 seconds. All right, but it's a pretty big deal. So I'll take whatever we can get. I think it's all the way at the bottom. That JR, can you play that real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Two things are certain. I love Elk and the Mostly Hockey Podcast.
Well, could you hear that?
Is that?
Can you turn that up so everybody else like play that again for me?
Well, you've been messing with.
Can you hear that?
Two
Can
things
you
are
hear?
certain.
Hold on.
I love Elk and the Mostly Hockey Podcast.
So
That gentleman said 2 things are for certain. I
Yeah.
love Elk
Mhm.
and the Mostly Hockey Podcast.
Uh-huh.
Who was that?
That'd be Joe Rogan.
That's Joe Rogan.
yeah.
That's Joe Rogan.
That's AI Joe Rogan.
No, that's Joe Rogan.
That's AI Joe Rogan.
I told him all about your love for him. I
Mhm.
told him about look, he's a special guy. We let him do the engineering. It would mean the world to him if you do a bumper for the show. So now,
Right.
whenever I say, "Hey, let me hear Joe real quick,"
Yeah. What's Joe have to say?
What's Joe got to say about that?
Two things are certain. I love Elk and the Mostly Hockey Podcast.
Yep.
My God,
He sounds so.
I didn't say it didn't. I didn't say it was something he wanted to do for free.
It's a lot better
You know?
than his MeUndies commercials.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What's his Blue Chew commercials like?
He doesn't do Blue Chew.
Really?
Yeah.
It's all that elk.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's MeUndies and what's that goddamn? What's the whiskey?
Oh, Buffalo Trace.
Buffalo Trace.
He
Yeah.
knows what he's talking about. Buffalo Trace. God,
Yeah.
stuff's so good. Oh, so good. And people overpay for that so much.
No.
I paid $25 for my bottle of Buffalo for 3 of my bottles of Buffalo Trace. Like,
Mhm.
you don't overpay for that. All right, man. So off to the races, right? Joe Rogan on the podcast. This is a pretty big deal. I just think it's great. I don't know. I thought it was great. You look not so thrilled.
What
I don't know.
I mean,
That was a lot of work. I had to reach out. I had to.
He goes, "Here's a lot of work, guys."
I'll tell you what. Dave Portnoy turned us down.
Yeah.
Miley Cyrus, for whatever reason, she couldn't say Journey correct.
Mm.
Because it was. I asked her.
What about Billy Mays? Can you
Hadn't
get
got
him?
that far.
Can you get
Hadn't
Billy
got that-
Mays?
No, I haven't got
No?
that far. You can only do so much on a free trial, buddy.
Next time, reach out to him. See if you can get him on.
Well, I was hoping that we could contact. If we could get
Because we're free trial.
if we could get Miley Cyrus to say, I like those guys at the Mostly Hockey Podcast because they know that's all about the journey.
It's all
Like-
about the journey. Yeah.
That was what I was hoping for, and it I don't know.
Reasonable.
It just sounded like a little old lady at a bar.
All of those do. I tried to do a bunch of those. Like
Yeah.
a while ago, I tried to get AI to like
That's not
Do a
AI.
bunch-
That's Joe Rogan.
Okay.
Don't
okay.
insult me.
A little too late for that.
All right,
I
man.
appreciate it. Appreciate the reach out. That's
Two things that are certain.
there's two certain things are certain. That
Two things that
was
are certain.
Joe Rogan for sure.
I love Elk
And I'm
and the
very
Mostly
impressed.
Hockey podcast. I loved it. I thought it was so good. I laughed a lot before anyone else in the world heard that. Man, all right. So we got a huge lot of stuff to talk about, man. We have a bunch of hockey. We're in the playoffs. We had some predictions that we're going to touch on. We got a new game today. We are playing, and then I'm really
No,
excited about this. And then
No, and then
I think you got a drop for that too. And then
can I get an order of shrimp fried rice?
and then
You will give us the continuum transfunction.
so we got that game coming up. I'm pretty stoked about that. A lot more in-depth work on that than I thought, but you two are worth it. All right.
Yeah.
So that, I mean, we got all that going on today, man. How the hell was your guys' weekends, man? I know Justin's weekend was super exciting, and I want him to talk about that. How was your weekend? I don't know how your weekend
Very
went, man.
quiet.
Very quiet.
Very quiet.
Yeah, it's good. You have the weekends we probably all should have. No joke.
Well,
Like
I
that's
mean,
how it should be.
like
man.
we had a trivia night Friday night.
Yeah.
Came in third place. Which was really good. We were second place last year. Saturday, I don't even remember what we did Saturday. I don't think we did
Hell yeah.
anything.
Oh.
He's
And
like,
then
I didn't-
Sunday,
Oh,
I
didn't
had
put
a-
on-
God, dude.
Didn't put on no pants. We
Yeah.
just
No, I got
stayed in the
pants on.
house.
Yeah.
I got young kids.
Them little
that are
kids.
curious.
Yeah, you're not a
Yeah, but
pantsless.
You know,
Pantsless
No.
days yet.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not saying you're walking around in your MeUndies, but you
Two
know,
things are for certain.
Like,
If I want to be comfy, I'm gonna be comfy.
yeah, okay. All right.
Sunday, we had a couple friends over, played some games, had hockey on
What'd you play?
all day.
Hell yes.
We played Rummy Cube, Monopoly Empire. Did we play Monopoly? Yeah, we played Monopoly Empires. That's a fun game.
Rummy Cube.
Rummy Cube. You've never heard of Rummy Cube?
I know, and I just told Tim the other day that I totally forgot how to play Rummy, and I don't remember, but I used to play Rummy all the time as a kid, and no clue.
Well, I'll tell you my dirty little secret. I all American rejects.
Katie says no, it wasn't.
I don't know how to play Rummy, and honestly, I don't know how to play 90% of card games. Like if we all three sat down here and went to sit down and play like poker, I wouldn't know what to do.
I would decimate.
No
everybody
clue
at
what to do.
poker.
I can play Uno. I can play Phase 10.
Mhm.
I can play War like a motherfucker,
Mhm.
right? Go fish. School you on goldfish. That's it. That's all I got, boys. I don't know how to play like most card games.
I miss playing poker
Yeah,
a lot.
never understood it. So much
I used to-
strategy.
I used to go to the boat pretty regularly, like
He used to go to the boat when
A
he used
lot.
like back when I would get scared. Like that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's
prior
That's a whole
prior
lot
to
of
kids,
money.
whatever. I paid for partial to Jamie's wedding ring
Yeah.
with winning money from
she
tournaments.
thought you were a degenerate gambler.
Dude,
That's a whole nother.
I used to manage a Ponderosa. I used to, at the end of the night, after I get done with payroll and doing all that stuff, and everybody left, I would let in a bunch of people and have like illegal poker tournaments in Pondo. That place is
Statute
closed
of
down now.
limitations.
Yes, it was
Ain't
over.
nobody
15,
gonna do nothing.
it was over 15 years ago.
It's a Colton's now.
Yeah, not even the
Crazy.
same building. But
How is your I know all about Justin's weekend, but how was it? Like tell the people. How'd that go?
Oh, that game was
What?
terrible.
What game?
It's a game called Scrabble Frenzy.
Scrabble
Frenzy?
Frenzy? Yeah.
Oh, it's
We
disgusting.
got a game in my house that no one in my family will play. It's Uno Oops All Wild. It's not even open.
We play Uno a lot. We play Uno a lot. I think we have like, I don't know, 10 decks of Unos like combined and one mat. Like,
Combined?
yeah, dude.
Oh God.
There is a billion draw fours
Oh,
and skips and
God.
reverses, and it gets nuts because like you'll be like reverse, and then everybody has reverse, like so it's just going back and forth, and then everybody's got
Jeez.
draw twos, draw fours, and then it gets up, it'll be like draw 16s and shit like that. Everybody's piling on top. It's great.
People cry.
That's
It's
when
great.
you need
People
to get
cry,
just
right?
No mercy.
Yeah.
Sometimes when we're at a restaurant, and I know this is like frowned upon, people like hate this, but sometimes when the four of us are at a restaurant, all four of us will be playing each other in Uno, but it's game pigeon.
You guys
So
are
it
you're
looks
all
like
sitting at a
everyone's
table,
just-
just texting each
And
other.
then every once in a while, somebody would be like, "You bitch."
Dude, I tried to play all those games with my kids.
Yeah.
And like my middle son Dexter, he played a little bit, but I'd always have to be like, "Hey, it's your turn." You know, like it's been 4 hours.
Yeah. Daryl was
Like,
very,
What's
very
going on?
into that for a long time, and we would play pool.
Yeah.
And Allie would play stuff with me every once in a while too. But like, there's definitely a drop off point.
Yeah.
You know,
And
like where they're just done playing that
yeah,
stuff.
he's just like,
Yeah.
and I guess, you know, it's not Fortnite, so yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
But
yeah, no, my weekend was good.
Yeah.
Amy's birthday. So we you know,
420, bro.
yeah, birthday was
420, bro.
420. So we just kicked it, went out to dinner, ate dinner with the kids and stuff, and we worked in the yard like all
Tis the
weekend long.
season.
We
That's what I
went-
was hoping you were talking about.
So and we went to the Home Depot and got a whole new outdoor patio set
Oh.
that I'm kind of worried. Like it's got a metal top, and I'm like, that's gonna bake in the sun, right? But I don't know. Maybe not. I mean, it got an umbrella, like all that stuff. Either which way, it's an $800 set they had for like $450.
The
So,
fact that
It was
you
like
were
super discounted.
the fact that 10 minutes ago you were talking about running illegal poker games in the back of Ponderosa, now to like, look at a really good deal on that patio furniture. And I'm a little worried because the metal on it.
It's gonna
This
be
is a
high.
midlife time frame, man. I hear
yeah.
you.
But
That's
dude,
good, though,
I
dude.
made
That's
I
good.
made 2 raised garden beds
Yep.
to add to the 3 Jamie already had.
So, tis the season
And,
for Justin to like. So here's what's going to happen, just to let you know, Mikey, because you're not really acclimated to all of this yet. Justin runs through seasons of his life.
Yeah,
There is video game
season's-
season,
Video game season's over.
which we're out of.
Yeah.
Now it is the season to touch some grass. Okay, Justin has a touch some grass season. Justin will also get tan as shit, like just tan.
Well,
just,
my face and arms.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
my
yeah.
body looks like I'm wearing a t-shirt in the
Just-
pool.
he'll have a Hank Hill tan, and then inevitably, Justin will be dragging heavy shit around his yard all summer long, and there will be a point where Justin's too strong. All right, like far too strong,
No,
and
listen,
I don't want to be
there was-
anywhere near him.
There was a
all right?
time where I like he was trying to get a piece of wood that was hammered into concrete.
It was
like, screwed in.
concrete pinned in,
And he
with
was like
16-foot screws,
2
dude.
hands. He's pulling on it, pulling on it. He couldn't do it. Yeah,
Like I'm up
He's-
there.
Yeah, he's making some of the funniest
Yeah.
noises, and I came up there, and dude, I just pulled on it, and it ripped in half.
Have you ever seen the
Right?
scene where Captain America rips the tree trunk in half? Yeah, that's what
It-
happened that day.
It
And
ripped
I
in
didn't
half.
know what the hell was going on, dude. I went,
Yeah,
like,
it ripped in half, and he was just like, "How the fuck did you do that?" And I'm like,
he's
"I
like,
don't- I
I'm a
don't-
man. And he
Yeah.
walked away. Like we're getting to be that time frame. That's the time that
Yeah,
we're coming up on.
that's what it is.
Justin's
Yeah, of
outside.
course.
He's lifting heavy things. Like he sent me a video last year of him like about this time leveling his pool, like in sandals. Like,
I had slides.
he had so many foot injuries.
I
He
had
like
slides.
he went from the extremes of never having sandals, always wearing like boots and jeans in August, to like now he's doing manual labor outside in sandals. Like
Yeah, when
I don't know.
I installed our new bird feeders, I put up like 12-foot poles in the back, and we bought a bunch of plant hangers and stuff and screwed them in. I was like climbing ladders and like flip flops, and I told Tim that.
so
and,
stupid.
And he was like, "What the hell are you doing?"
Yeah.
He's like, "You go from one extreme to the other." Like
I was all for the flip flops. That was
Yeah.
that was amazing. Like his personal growth and wearing flip flops and letting them dogs
We had a-
breathe.
yeah.
Amazing.
We had people over the house, and I was like shamed
Yeah,
into like it was like, "Aren't you hot?"
yeah, because it's
'Cause it was,
95
like, 90
degrees, you
and I was wearing
psycho.
jeans.
Yeah.
I wear jeans every day.
You know, in case there's a
Right?
zombie apocalypse and I need to react, right? Nah, man. I got 2 modes. It's comfortable and I'm at work.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well,
Like-
but you have your shit too. The other day I was like, I told you, I think I'm gonna wear shorts. Last week I wore shorts
Well,
and
it's not-
slides to
yeah.
the pod, right?
No, I wore
and I was
shorts,
like,
man.
I think I'm gonna wear shorts and slides. It was like nice outside, and Tim was like, can't do that, and I was like, why? He was like, I got to get a pedicure before
Yeah.
I go
Yeah.
before I can put slides on.
100%.
So you have your
Yeah,
things
yeah, yeah.
too.
No,
You
I-
have
I
your-
hear
you have
you.
your seasons.
So, and that kind of brings it to my weekend. So, like
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
weekend, last weekend
You like
was,
that layup I just gave you?
that was good. That's
There you go.
they call
There
that
you
a
go.
transition in the biz.
Yeah, there you
Your
go.
buddy Joe would be happy.
Yeah.
What would he say about it?
Oh,
If he was here right now, what would
Two
he say?
things are certain. I love Elk and the Mostly Hockey podcast.
Yeah,
the truest statement.
That's the truest statements I've ever
The more I
heard in my
play it, the more I
life.
do like
Oh,
it.
man.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck yeah.
You did.
So,
good job.
Thank
Good
you.
job. Hey,
So
hey,
this
is
this
for you.
weekend was my.
This one's for you.
Thank you, guys. Stop it. This room's small. Stop it.
Get
So
out of here.
This
Too many
get
people.
out the door. So this weekend was our anniversary. So 17
Happy
years
anniversary.
married. Thank you. Thank you, man. 17 years married, right? 20 years altogether that she's been putting up with this crew.
17 years. Has it
17
really been that
years.
long?
It has. Isn't that crazy? Planning a wedding when a Daryl came along, that there was no Daryl. There was not supposed to be a Daryl, right?
When did you get
Crazy
married?
talk.
What year?
2007.
2007. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So-
you're 17. So that means I'm 18.
Holy crap.
Okay.
You-
We were in 2006.
You did it.
Yeah.
You remembered that.
I did math.
Yeah.
Math.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
So-
if you would have asked me today, I would have been like, I think it's like 16.
Earlier
years.
today, he didn't know what fucking year it was. Dude.
I did. I go-
Earlier this year, it was 23 or 24. I'm like, my God, dude. Like, get on with yourself. What are we doing here?
He's doing math.
God. Yeah, he was also doing Alpha Brain, and this is the result.
I did try it.
God. But yeah, no, we spent the anniversary. Oh my God, the anniversary was cool because we just went out and just like from 10:30 in the morning until like I don't think we didn't see a kid until like almost 9 o'clock at night.
God, I'm so jealous.
It was amazing.
yeah,
It was so
the
good.
greatest.
It
thing
was,
ever.
but we're coming up on 39 and 40, so we had to take a nap in the middle of that. So, but it was a blast. Yeah, I sent you guys photos, right? We got the deluxe.
Yeah,
Petty.
you did send me a picture
Man,
of
yeah,
your feet. Of your feet.
yeah. It was nice. It was nice, and I can wear sandals now.
Not
Sandal
today,
season.
though.
No, it's 40-something
I
degrees
know.
outside.
I put a sweater on.
That's
before
what
I
this
left.
guy
I was
told
like,
me. He's like, "Oh, it's just about time for me to wear shorts and sandals again." I'm like, Justin, it's 40 degrees outside, But all right, man. I guess I want to bring this up right away. So we'll just move into hockey. All right, I want to bring this up right away. I had a listener, someone who listens to this show, stop me. I see them every week, and they stop me. And here's the deal: they listen to the show, but most of the time they are not hockey fans, right? They're Tim supporters, so they're checking out the show, but they are not hockey fans. And here's the question that I posed to you two that was posed to me by listener X. Not going to call him out. You know who you are. Here's the question though. Yeah, man, I watched some hockey over the weekend. Do you think that somebody in the first round is going to be who wins the Stanley Cup? I really do, bud. I really do think that one of the teams playing in the first round is definitely going to win the Stanley Cup. That was what he asked me. He goes,
Well, if he doesn't know,
somebody in
if
the
he
first
doesn't
round.
know-
And I'm like, yeah, dude, that actually has to happen. It's no one's coming in from the West or the East on a second or third round play in. Is that how basketball or anything works? That was kind of my question too.
No,
Like,
I don't think. I
like,
mean, I'm pretty
every
sure
playoff
it's always the
bracket
same.
is everybody all together, right? There's no wild card coming in from the East. Are you looking it up?
Yeah, I'm googling. Just hang on a minute. No, Katie coming.
100%. Somebody in the first round's winning the Stanley Cup. I promise you, buddy.
Yep. The Rangers.
Well,
They're gonna
let's
win
get
the
into
They're going to win the second round too,
yeah.
and the conference finals.
conference-
And the conference finals. They got to.
That's how that. I feel so shitty. This guy's gonna really fucking podcast, dude.
Well, yeah. I was gonna,
Like-
like when you said it, I was like, "Well, we just lost a listener."
Yeah.
Was that fun?
It was, 5-4. Here we go.
No,
4
it's
down.
all good. You got to start
Yeah.
somewhere.
But I thought it was. I
It's
thought it
all
was.
good.
I thought it was great. Like it was. I did.
Go.
You know what I did?
check
I
out
did
Tony
this.
X. Go
You know
check
what I
out
did?
Tony X. Do you remember Tony X?
Yeah, Tony
Right?
X.
You remember
Hockey's
that guy?
lit. Y'all been hiding this
Do
from
you
me.
remember that, Mikey?
I got
Yeah.
a video tonight.
Like
that was,
he had no clue hockey existed.
I got
And
a
this
video
dude gets on
tonight.
Twitter and he's
Yeah.
the most excited fan I've ever seen in my life on Twitter.
I've got a video tonight. This from his Twitter feed.
Oh yeah,
He is
Yeah.
that into hockey.
He loves it now.
Yeah, now he's in it.
yeah.
The exact tweet was, "Y'all been hiding hockey. This is lit."
Yeah.
Dude said fuck it and left.
Yeah.
They kicked him out. Which brings me to this too. So we've been watching the playoffs.
Yeah, you guys have been.
Have we been watching the playoffs?
You guys have been. Yeah.
Floor is yours, buddy.
No,
I'm watching them right now.
You know, yeah. No.
All right, let's start like that. Okay, hold on. I'll preference this. Okay. I have Hulu Live. Hulu Live is expensive. The reason I have Hulu Live is because 4.5, almost 5 years ago, Sinclair Media said the only way you're going to be able to watch hockey is if you get Hulu Live, this exclusive contract that we just signed with Hulu Live. So we cut the cord. We did the full on. We had DirecTV forever. And that was getting to be about $185 for me to have every tier package to watch just the Blues games, about $185. And every time I called, I'd have to be on the phone for 2 hours, talk them down. And eventually I'm back to my $85 with my tier package. The last time I tried to do that, when this Hulu Live stuff got announced, I was told by a customer retention person, yeah, dude, I'd stream it.
Yeah.
I said, what? He's like, yeah, I would
Yeah.
stream it. He's like, if I didn't get DirecTV free because I work here, I wouldn't watch it. He's like, it's too expensive. So that's what we did. So I've had Hulu Live for 5-6 years, right? ESPN, ESPN Plus is all together with that. I can watch all the hockey. However, that first year I had Hulu Live and we cut the cord. And back then, $65 a month? Are you crazy?
Yeah.
$65. That's insane, right?
Yeah.
That year that they announced that they were going to stream exclusively to Hulu Live, yeah, they didn't. They canceled that contract.
Yep.
And I ended up watching NHL 6-6 for the next 2 years to watch hockey.
And you know that this shit don't work no more.
Yeah, no, it's done for.
Yeah, I tried to get on it the other day.
Dude, the 2 years we got out of that,
Yeah.
magical.
Yep.
But anyway, everything has moved around to Hulu Live, TNT, and ESPN, and sidebar HBO Max. So the first game that Justin could effectively have watched hockey
And-
tonight,
Next year sounds like they got a deal going on with Prime.
Amazon.
And that's why I'm waiting.
Yeah.
So like
go,
I'm
go
pissed.
ahead and
I'm pissed because like I you can watch everything on like ESPN Plus, right? For the most part, and Hulu throughout the entire regular season.
split screens.
I've been able to see shit. And then as soon as the playoff starts,
2-1 Tampa.
What?
oh, just give us the updates.
2-1
Yeah.
Tampa.
Yeah, you break.
yeah,
that's more
break it
important
in.
than anything.
I
worth
know.
knowing. All right,
I don't want to be disrespectful.
No, you're fine. But yeah, either which way, I can watch anything I want. As soon as the fucking playoffs start, I can't watch nothing.
Yeah, you've been watching
Right?
ESPN hockey all year.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't watch anything. So every morning I just get to watch like an hour and a half of highlights. And they're long highlights.
And he hate
stuff.
watches them. I know he
Yeah,
does.
dude, I'm mad about it.
How does it feel? Feels
I'm
like I
I'm
hate
mad
you.
about it.
That's
Yeah,
how
and
feels.
it sucks. And I go on the thing and I'm looking at all the packages and I like right now we have the Hulu, Disney Plus, ESPN Plus bundle. It's like $25 a month. I could cancel that and then upgrade to the Hulu Live, but it's $90 now.
Yeah.
And
it's
you
ridiculous.
get ad-free Disney, you get ad-free Hulu, and then plus Hulu Live TV, and you get the ESPN Plus. But it's $90.
We argued about this too. He told me it's
Yeah.
$90. He's like, what you're paying for right now, Tim, is $90. I was like, I gave him the Jason Bateman.
Yeah,
The fuck
so-
it is.
Yeah.
I said,
And I was like, dude,
and
I'm looking at all these packages.
I hit
right
Casey
now.
up. I was like, what do we pay for that? And she's like, we're locked in at like $62.
Yeah.
And we've had it for like 5 or 6 years. So yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you're like grandfather.
yeah,
or
we're like
something.
grandfather in.
But-
so essentially, we ain't never getting rid.
But dude, I'm gonna wait until next season. Find
Yeah.
out what's going on with this because I already have Amazon.
Yeah,
Prime,
exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So find out what's going on.
Now I will say,
if it doesn't go that way, and
Side-
the only way to watch hockey is Hulu, I'm gonna cancel Apple TV because dude, I have everything right now other than Hulu Live. I don't need all of it.
Speaking of Apple
Some of that
TV,
bullshit.
so
Gotta go.
here's worst case scenario if this stuff does go the way of streaming Amazon. So we have Apple TV, right? And I don't watch basketball, but City SC streams to Apple TV, right? So the City SC games on Apple TV, even though you have a subscription, you don't get to watch that. You have to have a City SC subscription to Apple TV. So you have to pay that 2 times. So if the NHL, and who would put it past them? Like if the NHL does sign an exclusive to Amazon Prime, I guarantee you there's probably going to be more money involved,
Oh, absolutely.
which will be bullshit.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, at this point, just create a goddamn streaming service.
Yeah.
and let me pay for it.
There's
Like,
a note.
at that point. It's what. Give me a yearly fee, whatever it is.
Dare to
Just
dream.
let
I'll
me
pay.
for
I'll
Dare
it.
to
pay
dream.
20. I'll
And
pay 20.
Get rid of all,
$25 a month.
Yeah, get rid of all the stupid.
Get rid of the
ass blackout
blackouts.
dates.
Let me watch
Hell
whatever
yeah.
game I want to
Exactly.
watch.
Hell yeah.
And then give
Let
me.
me have, like we've been talking about the past couple weeks. Let me have the multi-view.
Yeah,
If there's
dude.
4 games on at
Oh.
once, let me watch all 4
all 4 of them.
Guys,
on the same screen.
all I did was sit down there and drool on myself. like,
Yeah.
like no joke. Like if you'd have told 13-year-old Tim he could watch 4 hockey games at once.
Yeah, and also,
like
I mean,
it was amazing.
give us like NHL on the fly back. Bring
I
that
missed
shit
that
back.
show, dude.
You remember NHL
Oh
on the
my
fly
God.
back in
Oh,
the
I
day?
remember
The
that.
NHL
That
Network.
shit was great.
So that's still around. It was
It is?
last year.
it's called
It's
something else.
nothing
It's
like it was.
Center Ice.
So they tried it last year with ESPN Plus, and they called it Center Ice, and it was close. But they brought in Linda Cohen.
Yeah.
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 Ooh. So that was pretty close. That was all right, but that was no NHL.
No, it's
NHL
not
Live.
the same thing.
That NHL Live. That what was it? It's
NHL on the fly.
NHL on the fly.
And
It
NHL on the fly was
amazing.
great because it gave you a recap.
all it was
of all
ES.
the games prior.
It was Sports Center for hockey. It's all
Exactly.
it was. It was amazing, but
Yeah.
it was an NHL Network exclusive. It was one of the reasons I was paying $185 a month for, why we were paying that for DirecTV, because that's how high of a tier package I had to have
you
to
had
have
that
the NHL Network.
NHL channel.
Yeah. And they blacked out Blues games.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you
Oh, dude.
didn't have Fox Sports Midwest on
back
your
in the day.
package, then you couldn't watch Blues games.
I paid for games
Center Ice.
Center Ice or
Yeah.
whatever it was, and I could watch everything.
$7,000 a month.
but I couldn't watch the Blues games. That was the only thing you couldn't
Insane.
watch, right?
There's
So-
a note that we share. We've shared a note, and we texted it to Mikey, like on our shared note before we ever
Hey,
started
what
this
up, Nate?
podcast. What's up, dude? One of our very first notes on there was, "Why can't I just watch hockey?
Yeah.
Let me stream it anywhere. I'll pay you." That was a talking point. But yeah, so yeah, it just goes on, dude. Like the struggle of watching hockey and being able to watch hockey just continues.
Yeah,
You know?
and every fucking year there's something
Yeah.
new. Every fucking year there's a different,
And it won't
oh, I
stop.
can't watch it. I can't watch these games. Like even this year,
Yeah.
like now there's like HBO, plus that you like you
HBO
had-
Max tonight.
yeah,
so
HBO
so the
Max or whatever it is.
Carolina game, I believe it's the Carolina game, might be the Florida game. One of those 2 games is on HBO Max tonight.
Yeah, no, Islanders.
Islanders, yeah.
It's
So
Island-
Carolina game,
Carolina
yeah.
Islanders.
So
Yeah.
Justin could have watched his first playoff game tonight, but he's here with us.
I appreciate it, guys.
Sorry, man.
I'm just fucking with you.
So,
I don't care. I honestly, that game is the one I don't really care too much about that
Man,
game. I know
let's-
it's going to be a scrapper.
I'm about to say, let's
Like,
get into that because I
it's gonna be
disagree,
great,
man. That's
but-
I got this right here.
I
so-
I know the Canes are going to win it.
Yeah, they're gonna win.
Like so.
But here's the deal, man. Like,
Whatever.
so I watched game 1 and I watched game 2. No disrespect. I'm not making fun of you.
Mm-hmm.
I watched game 1 and I watched game 2.
bragging over here. Fuck.
Game 1. Anybody? I know you watched the highlights, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody? We already talked about this. Anybody pay attention to how many hits were in that first game, Carolina and Islanders?
Oh, you told me this.
101 hits.
That's
fucking
nothing.
nuts, dude.
Boston Toronto last night had like
That's
136
what I was gonna say.
in
Oh,
And
yeah.
one
then,
game.
and exactly what I was gonna say. So then
It's
the Boston
insane.
Toronto game.
Well, Boston. I mean, I got one of those hits for you guys right now.
Yeah. So hold on 1 second
All right.
because we got a whole thing we got to talk about with Florida and Boston,
okay. But
or
Toronto and Boston?
Toronto and Boston. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
So then we got some Florida stuff we got to talk about too. I think first and foremost though, sidebar, Mikey, you gonna watch that Sakic documentary? That's out.
Is it out now?
That's out. I'll have that
That'll
shit
be
watched by
tomorrow.
the next time we get together.
What is
That'll
this?
be tomorrow.
This is something I want to talk about. I didn't mean to bring it up, but I didn't know if you knew it was out, so I want to tell you. But like, I do want to talk about it because there's a disconnect between the 3 of us on this. Because there's hockey documentaries coming out now from when we were kids and we watched hockey back then, and I never thought that would be a thing. Much like I never thought I could stand at a bar in my basement and watch 4 games at once. I never thought that there'd be documentaries about the Detroit Red Wings from the 90s and the Avalanche and Red Wings from the 90s.
Oh.
and
Why wouldn't you think
Joe
that would be a
Sakic.
thing? Like the people going
Like, oh,
into
who knew?
people
like, we're
going
living it.
into to making this shit
Yeah.
now are our age.
True.
They
we are
they-
the
they
consumer.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, that's the same reason why like fucking like super soakers are back. And
It's the
shit
same
like
reason
that.
why Walmart
because-
radio is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Dude, Walmart radio fucking rocks.
Yeah, you
dude.
take your headphones out in Walmart.
Yeah,
if
you
you
don't.
need
Yeah,
like it's
I would have to walk into a Walmart,
dude.
first.
You walk into a Walmart and fucking
You don't-
owner
you
of
don't-
a
you don't-
lonely
Dude, I get in
heart.
trouble at Walmart.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Are you banned?
Why?
Oh man. It may not still be true, but I was once banned from the Walmart Supercenter in Jerseyville
What?
because I lived there for a little bit of time with some roommates and went to go watch the St. Louis Blues because we didn't have TV at our place because we had no money and we were cheap and it was an old house.
All right.
So I go to the bowling alley in town. I'm like, hey, can you turn the Blues game on? It's like Blues San Jose, 9:30 start, late ass start.
Yeah.
Met a couple other people there that just got done bowling in the league. It was on a Friday night. We're sitting there chilling. All of a sudden, here's just alcohol just flowing left and right.
Hell yeah.
I didn't pay for hardly any of it, but they closed down, and I was like, I'm hungry. McDonald's is open. No, thank you.
No.
Not
I
a
thought you
fan.
said you were
Never have
hungry.
been, never will be.
Thought you said you were
Yeah.
hungry.
Walmart's open 24 hours. Let's go.
Chicken strips. Hell
Grabbed
yeah.
a 2-liter Mountain Dew and a bag of Cool Ranch Doritos. I'm
Hell
walking
yeah.
through, and this
Oh
is right around
my
the time
God.
that those brand new gas-powered scooters came out.
Oh yeah.
They had one sitting there on display, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool." I was like,
Gas powered.
"Gas-powered."
Oh god.
I wonder if it works. Fires right up. I'm like,
Oh.
"There's nobody around. Let me take this for a spin." I rode around the Jerseyville
Hell
Walmart
yes.
at 3:00 in the morning.
Yes.
For 45 minutes, flying up and down the house
God.
before somebody finally went, "What are you doing?"
Yeah. I'm living.
Of course, by that time, I'm sobered up now.
Oh god. I immediately
So the
regret my
cop's like,
decision.
"You want to take a breathalyzer?" I'm like, "Sure." Nothing. It's like 0.02 or something like that.
Could you
What?
think they
Barely
coulda-
even registered.
Would you
they-
get a DUI for
Yeah,
driving
that's what I was gonna
for
ask.
driving a scooter in Walmart?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
That's what I'm wondering.
I don't know, man. I mean, you see people riding lawnmowers to
But
like
the,
the
cop,
bar
but
and
the
stuff.
cop's like, "Well,
Huh?
you're not drunk. Nothing I could do."
Is
Looks
it-
at the manager, goes, "What do you want to do?" He goes, "Let me see your ID." He took a picture of the front and the back
They give you
of
the
my
ban
driver's
handle?
license. Came back out about 5 minutes later with a piece of paper that said "banned, do not
Oh.
allow in." And he posted it on the thing, and I was like,
know-
"Okay, whatever."
You know how bad you gotta fuck up to get kicked out of Chucky's?
I got yelled at
That guy's still doing comedy.
by
No.
the manager of the Collinsville Walmart
Oh,
Yo.
jeez.
Hey, what's up, Barry?
because I was just going
Barry?
in, just
Barry, what's up?
grabbing a few essentials.
Yeah.
All good,
Just
no
the bare
problems, everything's
necessities.
good. All of a sudden, I'm like, "Ooh, there's my deodorant." Bam! I get hit in the side of the head
Oh Jesus.
with a bottle of Dove body wash from a little kid that was playing with his sister, throwing it back and forth. Mom is nowhere to be found. I'm like,
I used
"What's
to,
going on here?"
God.
I used to whip things over the.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you get like a plushy toy.
And you
or
throw
a
those
ball.
over?
I would just, just just
Oh, dude.
fly them across the
Dude.
building.
Your ass would be in Australia so quick you wouldn't know what hit you. Jesus Christ,
It's
dude.
great. So yeah, I get hit with the Dove body wash bottle, and I'm like, "I'm gonna hurt somebody." So I come around the corner and I'm like, "All right, I need toothpaste. Let me go a couple aisles down, grab that." And then I finally see the kids back with the mom. I walk by and grab a box of condoms, shoved them in the
Oh,
cart,
Jesus.
Jesus Christ!
This is how this should have started.
and I got yelled at. And I was like,
God.
"All right, Walmart's not for me, obviously."
That's one
God.
of my favorite things, though, when you're walking through Walmart and you look down and somebody left like something, like
Oh,
clearly
a decision was made. Yeah, yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
always great when you get near like the condom section or something.
Yeah.
And you find like diapers or some shit, and you're
No,
just like,
man.
oh, okay,
Absolute best. Absolute best is when you find like food by the like
Yeah, yeah.
toothpaste,
like
and
a whole
stuff.
chicken.
Yeah, like a rotisserie chicken in the toothpaste aisle.
Dude, we got.
I
we
see
got,
what happened
We
here.
got one of those damn like garlic ones from Walmart the other day. That shit was the blandest chicken I've ever had in my
I haven't
life.
had a rotisserie chicken in
Not
a
even
long
joking.
time.
They were like $5. Ah, it was
I gotta
just
get a
bland.
few schnooks.
Damn, Mikey getting kicked out of Walmart. I guess I can understand why you're not up in Walmart. It makes sense.
Yeah, as I've gotten older, I my tolerance level for ignorant, stupid shit has just dropped. I have no tolerance for anything.
Why are you
like
pointing
that
at me? Why are you pointing at me?
U.S. Hyundai. All right, man. Let's. I'm gonna bring us
Let's get
back
to
in
hockey.
just a
Enough
little bit
about
here.
me and Walmart.
So, listener Katie, listener Katie.
I should. Maybe.
Listener Katie proposed this, and we ran with it, and it was a great idea. Thank you so much. We had our wives fill out brackets before the playoffs ever started. And some of them have mistakes made.
Yeah.
I can't wait to tell you how my wife picked them out. So go ahead and say me for last if you can.
Okay.
And let's go ahead. We got those brackets, and we can see where they're at, what they're looking like now, and as everything's playing out, how's that working?
We'll start with Katie.
Okay. Listener Katie. You blow that up for us?
Yep.
So she's got
Oh,
Canes.
why didn't it fill up the whole screen?
She's got Canes winning it all. That's a rookie mistake.
Yeah.
What do you got? So we got Vegas.
Got Canes winning it all, which I mean, okay.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
I mean, first mistake I see.
Yeah, I was about to say point the mistakes out,
but
Justin.
Capitals. Really?
God, here's what's fucked up is I want my man Matt, who, by the way, I have it on here. Let's go ahead and say that. The Rimpire State
The
Building.
Rimpire State Building.
Oh,
I
That's what
love
they're-
that so
That's
much.
what they're calling him. Yeah.
I do not wear other teams' jerseys. I do not wear other teams' memorabilia unless it says Curtis Joseph on it. But damn, is that guy making me want a Rangers something or another?
Oh yeah.
That kid, dude, scores a goal.
Yeah.
Like, and the quote after the game, it's pretty much made for the playoffs.
Pretty much made for the
Holy
playoffs.
shit, dude. So she's got the Islanders, or she's
Yeah.
got the Caps taking them out, huh?
Yeah, that's first mistake. Right? I mean, do you see any mistakes here? Other than that?
I don't like
Uh,
Tampa going out of Florida. Florida is
Yeah.
my pick for the cup.
That-
So and I know Florida's winning. What's our update right now in that game, Mikey?
It's still 2-2, I believe.
2-2.
It's
Yeah.
2-2.
2-2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boston, Toronto, not looking like that, but
That could go that way. I mean,
So,
you don't know. They might turn
we
it
can
around.
kind of sneak some of this in while we look at these brackets too, which would actually optimize stuff a little bit. So Boston, Toronto, we got a video on that, but also Nylander just not playing. You see that?
Yeah.
Head injury,
Yeah.
right? So
right
he's
before the playoffs.
cussied.
Sucks, dude.
yeah. And then you got forehead. I'm sorry, Matthews. You got Matthews.
Why are you gonna treat Poppy like that?
Poppy's got a goddamn
He does
forehead
have
you
a
can
big-
show
I
a
call him
movie
porn
theater
stash.
on. Yeah. Oh, that's Poppy. He wants you to
Yeah.
call him Poppy, which is weird.
I'm not calling him Poppy.
Oi, Poppy.
No.
Do you follow
So-
Poppy Leafs on?
I do.
Yeah. I love it, dude.
Yeah.
That is one of the greatest Instagrams
Yeah.
ever, dude.
Poppy leaves.
Poppy Leafs.
But he wasn't skating for practice yesterday. He still played. He did play in the game 3. But I don't know, man. That can go either way. It is it's starting to look like a rat race, if you will.
Yeah, yeah.
And we'll get there in a
Unintended.
minute. Rangers, Caps. Yeah, I want Rangers to win. If Florida doesn't win the cup, I want the Rangers to win the cup.
I mean,
So
do you see any blatant mistakes that she made, Mikey? Are you happy with her bracket
I see the Tampa, Florida.
yeah,
going the opposite way?
Yeah.
What about Vancouver Kings? I kind of feel like it's gonna go the other way.
yeah. I can't believe I every single time I go to turn games on or look at a
Mhm.
score, I go, oh, that's right. Fuck, the Kings are in the playoffs. So
But I mean, dude, that's if the fucking Vancouver can beat Nashville.
Yeah.
Because I mean, shit.
catfish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Vancouver plays tonight, don't they?
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
Yay,
no, no,
no
no,
sleep.
no.
No,
Canes, Isles, Florida, Tampa. That's it.
just 2 games.
That's it?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Yep, yep,
dumb.
But
yeah,
overall,
it's a good
I'm
bracket.
happy.
It's
I'm
a good
happy
bracket.
with the ending.
Yeah.
The ending, I think, would be a great Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean,
100%.
Capitals are not going to win against the Rangers.
Well,
It's-
speaking of
that's the
mistakes,
giant
made,
mistake.
let's move to the next bracket.
Here's Jamie's, which I titled "She's Wrong." Rangers in 4. Overall, I'm also very happy with the end result here.
Like them cats.
I think, yeah. And she knows I was big on the
You were hard
Cats.
on. You were
Wow.
big
me,
on
and-
them cats.
me and her watched a lot of Florida
Yeah.
last year. So I think that
2
helped.
years ago.
She did kind of pick
2 years ago.
yeah, was it 2 years?
Yeah.
Okay. But we watched a lot.
Justin's
Florida
currently 2 years behind on every team he roots for.
games. Yeah,
It's all right.
but
He was a
she
huge
did
Capitals
pick-
fan in 2016.
I think she did pick these based upon what the logos kind of look like for the teams that she didn't know.
Well, the B wheels will definitely.
Yeah, the B wheels. Yeah. But no, I mean, I think she did an overall good job.
Yeah.
The only
No, that's a good
giant
looking bracket.
the only giant mistake she made was Capitals over Rangers.
Mhm.
Everything else, I was kind
Yeah.
of pleasantly surprised. I mean,
She's got Vancouver moving on.
yeah, Yeah.
LA Kings. That's a team that's playing hockey.
I would
right
watch
now.
that Stanley Cup final in a heartbeat.
I would
Hell yeah.
watch
That
that.
would be
This is
killer.
a great bracket.
That would be killer.
The only real blatant mistake I see is the Capitals. So she did a damn good
He's so
job.
childish. I love
That's a
it.
good one,
So-
man. That's a good one.
All
All right, and then we move on-
to Mrs. DC.
We
here.
move on to Casey's bracket.
This
and,
one is wild.
Whoa.
My God, what?
Yeah,
Sheesh.
the B wheels going
Mhm.
all the way to the third round, huh?
Well, you got so you got the Lightning over the Cats. You got the B wheels over the
They're
right.
forever gonna
be the B wheels on the Mostly
B-Wheels.
Hockey podcast. You got the B wheels taking out the Leafs. You got the Caps against the Rangers.
Yeah, that
You got the Isles.
all of you.
The fact
Everybody's
that the
picking
Isles,
the Capitals over Rangers.
the fact that Isles are going to go all the way through. Okay.
Can you
Um,
imagine though?
Yeah, no shit. And then you got repeat offenders over here with the Vegas Golden Knights.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you want to know how
Tim
my
Allen
wife?
over the
Also-
salary cap, by the
also-
way.
Well, we're gonna fucking get to that in a second. You want to know how my wife picked every single round of what you're looking at right now
How is it?
with a coin flip app on her phone?
Are you serious?
Dead serious. She flipped a coin on every single round.
I mean, she's
Nice.
50-50, man.
Because Casey is the type of person who has no idea. For what do we celebrate? 17 years.
yeah,
For 17 years, we've been together 20 years. For 20 years, my wife cannot understand why I'm watching hockey a second after the Blues are eliminated. She doesn't get it. She's like, what? And for a long time, she would walk into her room and go, "That's not the Blues."
Jamie
Like,
does.
yeah.
that. Jamie,
She does not get it. Casey doesn't get it. Like, she has no clue. Like, when I was down there watching those four
Mikey,
games.
you hate her bracket?
Huh?
All the wives have the Caps beating the Rangers.
Yeah,
yes,
no
yeah.
joke.
And
What
I
if they
don't,
know something you
I
don't?
don't understand.
God, dude, I
Like,
can't wait to come back here if they win one game.
Never.
One goddamn game. All right, man. So those bracket, that is cool. And Katie, thank you so much because that is badass. That is a good idea. I think as long as we are a podcast, every year we do that. That's a fantastic
down.
idea. And we go back to that, right?
You
So
have our
as-
brackets?
I don't. Like, we talked
No.
about them. So we talked about everything. I know you had your bracket. We talked about everything on the show last week. And I think we kind of all know who we're going for. Who did you have in the end? I only thing I couldn't remember. You sent it to us and I couldn't remember who the hell you had at the end.
I
In the
didn't know we
finals?
were-
Yeah.
I didn't know. we
I
were
got a
doing brackets.
rematch in 94.
Yeah.
I got New York Rangers and Vancouver Canucks.
Rangers take that.
Yeah.
My man Matt takes that.
Yeah.
I got the Rangers winning it.
That would be another fantastic
And
final
on,
that I would
on
love to watch.
TNT, Messier is an analyst. Messier looks in the camera and says, "I called it once. I'll call it again." Just dead-eyed. Speaking of analyst, transition. Joe, how would Joe think that worked out? Huh?
Hmm?
What would
Oh,
Joe think
Two
about that?
things are certain. I love Elk and the Mostly Hockey podcast.
I'm right, Joe.
Yeah,
All
he
right.
does.
I'm not even a huge
Thank
Joe
you,
Rogan.
Mr. Rogan.
Speaking of analysts, I know we're gonna jump around a little bit, but I would be remiss if I didn't make
You're
a
gonna
video.
You're gonna laugh if they win in 4. They're gonna win in 4. Just start laughing now.
I didn't
They're gonna
like how
win in
loose
4.
the hand was. Did you see that?
You do it a lot. You do that.
I would be remiss if I didn't talk about what happened last night with the analysts on the TNT set. Go ahead and play that PK Subban video for me real quick.
PK Subban.
Equipment managers might do that. Those guys do it themselves, yeah.
Yeah.
What were we going to say? Why don't you say it now on TV?
I was going to say,
Yeah.
I'm not a carpenter, but I carry around a hammer. Anyway, go on.
Yes, you do. I have heard. So the Dallas Stars lost game. They keep getting off to these slow starts in these series. The Stars have lost game 1 5 straight times, PK. But they've rebounded.
PK Subban talking about his dick on TV. What?
And the one guy's like, I've heard.
I've heard. He winked at him.
Yeah.
What? I didn't like him as a player. I thought he was funny as an analyst.
Yeah. You guys,
Something wrong with that guy.
I like him more as an analyst than I did
Oh,
a
yeah.
player.
I'll tell you what, man. Like
he's got a show where he goes around the different cities and visits all the stadiums. You guys ever watch that?
no.
Yeah.
Subban is one of those players that I always thought loved being a hockey player. That's it. Love being a hockey player. Didn't ever really excel, but loved being a hockey player. But yeah, dude, that's insane, dude.
Yeah, I think that shows on ESPN Plus. And he goes and like he does a lot of different shit. Like he went to a stadium that like messed with the cup or whatever. Like I guess this was last year or a year prior. And he tells you all kinds of interesting shit that you wouldn't know. Like, do you guys know the first year that they allowed the team to take the cup, like player to player?
It's 1927 to.
What year did they allow?
I'm gonna say it didn't happen until the 60s.
It's 1996.
No shit.
Yeah. It was
Get out of here.
The Devils were the first team
So
that
the
was
Devils
allowed.
were the first team that were allowed to say. So
to
you're
take the
telling me.
cup.
So are you serious?
But a day with the cup.
So
that's
you're
the
telling
first year.
me that in
I thought you
96
were talking about like passing it back to each other on the ice. I was like,
No.
So you're telling me the team was allowed to go team to or player to player to player in 96, and then we fast forward to 99 when they're celebrating the cup win in Dallas at Dimebag and Vinny's fucking house, and they throw it off the top of the pool, top deck to the pool, and dent it in Vinny Paul's house.
Yeah.
What? 3 years later?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's that long?
Yeah.
Really?
1996. I thought it was like
That's crazy.
I thought it was crazy. Like I was like, holy shit! Like I didn't realize
that doesn't make any sense. I guess you know what though. I mean, I guess it's a modern thing, right? Like it's you know, if they would have let somebody in the 40s and 50s take it, it would never came back, right? I guess that makes sense. Let's clear this out real quick too. A couple coaching, a lot less coaching fires than I thought would be already. So you got the Sabres firing Lindy Ruff. Done and done. And then also you got the Sharks. Can you guys believe the Sharks are firing their coach?
Can you say that first one again?
Lindy Ruff.
What they do?
they hired
him.
Oh, they hired. Oh,
They
Jesus.
hired him
Jesus.
back.
Yeah. My bad.
Yeah.
I thought I heard that correctly.
Wait.
Yeah.
Strike that. Reverse it. I'm sorry. Yeah, my bad. They hire Lindy Ruff.
Again.
So again, yeah. So that's the first coaching hire. Then we have a coaching.
And totally
fire.
redeem yourself.
Hell yeah. So the Sharks, can you guys believe the Sharks?
Yeah.
Fired their coach?
No, they did so well this year.
Wow.
So yeah, David Quinn, 86. And then I got a graphic up there. And dude, I really like this Blues graphic I'm using nowadays. Nope, my bad. That's the wrong one. Go down to I almost put this on a Blues graphic. Go down to Strick's hot take.
Yeah.
This came out today. This is from Andy Strickland, pretty notable source. Mikey, what's that say?
Oh,
Yeah. Somebody read it.
can you? It says based on the current job openings available, Craig Berube would be the best fit with the New Jersey Devils.
Yep.
Hearing Ottawa has legit interest in Berube as well.
Here we
The
go. Next
Sabres
line.
already tried to hire the former St. Louis.
There it
Blues coach.
is.
And what did I say?
Yep.
I said Berube would be great there,
Yep.
but I guess he didn't want to go to Buffalo.
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
Which
So
I mean, I kind of get. They got rid of Middleton. So,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, man. That's
Interesting.
That's something, right? Coaching
Yeah.
movement
So
as
the Devils, though.
as teams.
Now that
Devils. That would be interesting.
that would be great.
So not to keep harping back to the Blues, but I watched that entire Army presser after the season, and what he said, flat out, obviously, Bouwmeester, obviously Bannister is, he's number one in line to get an interview, but he's like, there's also coaches I want to talk to that are not available right now. That means they're playing in the playoffs, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's your Rob Brindamores. That's your people are busy right now. So, yeah, I mean, that's going to happen. As I predict, after the first round gets over with, you're going to start seeing coaches fired, moved, and like it's going to start brewing earlier this year. Do you remember seeing moves like this during the
Not
playoffs?
during the playoffs. No,
Yeah.
it was always after the
Isn't that
cup was lifted.
crazy? And if we're talking about the Blues, as I so much love to, check out that Blues graphic, bro. Look at that.
I do dig it.
It doesn't cover the whole screen. Oh, mistakes were made.
Rookie move.
Touche, honky. Go ahead and blow that up for me, though. Damn. I used the same overlay. How does it not come? Anyway, we'll fix it. That's an interesting stat. So this stat is the most blocked shots season 23-24. Who's number one on the defense?
Well, Colton Parayko.
Really?
Yeah.
How we feel about that, boys?
That was most in the league, wasn't it?
Entire league.
Yeah. Last year, that would have been Braden McNabb from the Vegas Knights. And then next would have been Jacob Trouba, I believe. But
yeah. I don't get
Colton
that,
Parayko?
though. Yeah, Colton Parayko. That's crazy.
I mean,
yeah.
at least he's doing something.
And
there's fantasy value there, guys.
Yeah. Well, and we all know.
I mean, if he could do that next year, if you're counting block shots,
yeah,
shit, might pick up Colton Parayko. Stream him
Crazy.
for a couple games.
I had him.
Did you?
In our league this year.
Okay. There you
I
go.
had him for a while.
Yeah.
I got a note card. I'll end my Blues talk with this.
Fucking hate you.
The stuff I have on this note card right here. You guys, obviously, there's ex-Blues in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But guys, do you know how many? My God, I went through every roster on every team playing in the playoffs right now. Okay, here we go. Ex-Blues in the playoffs right now. Ryan Reeves playing for Toronto. Edmondson playing for Toronto. Petro playing for Vegas. Barbie playing for Vegas. Tarasenko playing for Florida. Bertuzzo playing for the Isles. Oshie playing for Washington. Lindgren, Chucky Sideburns, playing for Washington. Mikkola playing for Florida. O'Reilly in Nashville.
He's doing pretty good there, though.
Blues Hall of Fame legend Phoenix Copley playing in LA.
Oh yeah.
Josh,
He's not their number one though, dude. I mean, Cam Talbot's getting all the starts, isn't he?
Cam Talbot's 162 years old.
I think he's getting all the starts and on the Kings.
Joshua in Vancouver. My God.
Yeah. Go to Joshua.
And Ian Cole
it.
in Vancouver.
Ian Cole's still playing?
Still playing hockey.
13.
There are 13 Blues playing in the playoffs right now. None of them playing for the Blues. Crazy, right?
That's awesome.
Let's move to so we already talked about that. Canes and that Isles series is brutal, dude. And I know that's old school hockey. That's hitting. That last 3 minutes of the Canes game that you couldn't watch was insane. I watched it. I watched it live.
So good.
Crazy. Comeback, forward, backward. Like it was great. Old boy did not take a clapper at the net.
No.
Didn't take a clapper at the net. There was no need to physically assault that man.
There was
Crazy.
no reason to get pissed off about that.
If he would have wound up to the rafters and slapped at the empty net, you hit his ass.
That's different.
Not what he did.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's move on to this real quick. How about them Cats and them Bolts?
Woo.
My God.
3-2 Florida.
Hell yeah.
Update.
What period are we in?
Huh?
Period are we in?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's go ahead and
just under 3 minutes left in the second, and then I'll switch back over to Carolina.
Let's go ahead and let's start right out, man. Save of the century?
Yeah, dude.
Save of the century?
You ain't lying.
Absolutely.
Bobzilla?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Harken back to, I don't know, Dominic Hasek?
Yeah. You want to see it?
Patrick Waugh? Let's look at it.
Cirelli with some speed. Cirelli looks over his shoulder. That wrister partially blocked by Montour. Out in front. Bobrovsky dives to his right with a robbery. Took one away from Dumba. What a save by Bobrovsky.
On an opportunity from Dumba. He works his way around. He's out of position, but he turns around and grabs it with his glove. Huge save from Bobrovsky. The save of the playoffs so far. No question about that. Keeps this game 2-2 late in the second.
Oh, that's highway robbery.
Yeah, dude,
Ooh, my Lord.
So that is the save of the playoffs. I don't see anything beating it. But we'll see. I mean, shit, dude. It's
man,
that was crazy.
The only thing would have been better is if he would have gloved it.
If he gloved that,
got it.
My
Guess
God.
that, man. That I was just telling Mikey during that harkens back to Hasek. That harkens back to Broder. Cujo had saves like that. Like that's acrobatic stuff.
Bennington
man.
in 19 had saves like
100%.
that. Don't be counting him out, dude.
we got one other thing that happened at that exact same game. Goalie interference. You guys
dragged ahead to Verhaeghe. Rink wad Bennett. Bennett around Lillibird. Gets to the corner and circles the net. Throws one out in front. Kachuk put it in on Vasilevsky. The rebound. Score! Bennett is able to punt one, and the Panthers have the early lead. Contacts in the blue paint on Vasilevsky, and he was out of position.
Now, if he gets a piece of Vasilevsky or not, but it's on the forecheck. Bennett hard on the forecheck, just throws it out in front of the net for Kachuk, and he's driving the net, gets a piece of Vasilevsky. Bennett cleans up the rest of it and puts it in. It'll be interesting to see if Hagel pushes Kachuk into Vasilevsky. Pushing Vasilevsky out of the way, who has no chance once Bennett picks that puck up. You can see Tampa Bay Lightning coaching staff is taking a look at this. But Kachuk going hard to the net.
The coach's challenge by Tampa is determined there was no goal interference. Tampa Stars attribute land game penalty.
so aggressive.
No interference.
No interference. He might as well look them in the face and said, "You get a penalty."
2-minute penalty, sir.
Crazy. Yeah, I mean, he was pushed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
not
mean,
interference.
Yeah,
I
no
don't-
interference. Good call. So fucking goddamn Vegas. Like, I can't. I got a graphic about Vegas, and this just says everything perfectly. This is what needs fixed in the NHL, and this just breaks it down perfectly. Blow that up for me. When do you guys want to read that?
Mark Stone saga. Injured 2 weeks before trade deadline. Vegas uses Stone cap, hit 9.5 to acquire Hurdle, 6.7, and Hannafin 1.7 mil. They're 9.2 over salary cap. Stone comes back and scores the first goal for Vegas 1 minute into the game, one on a Hannafin assist.
I don't have to explain anything.
Dude, they need to fix it.
Yeah,
It-
that
it-
needs
it shouldn't-
fixed.
Like if
That's not okay.
It's
not okay.
You shouldn't be able to put them on long-term injury reserve, and
Yeah.
it deletes it from your salary
Yeah.
cap.
100%.
That's the issue.
And they started this process in the middle of the damn season.
Tampa
They
Bay
knew what
did
they
it.
were doing.
Tampa Bay did it for 3 fucking years.
Yeah.
And when the last CBA was up and they were negotiating this current one, they brought it up. Hey, do we want to change the LTIR and the cap space for when the playoffs come? The only team that voted to change it was the team that had just won 2 cups in a row for using that
Yeah.
with Kucherov.
They realize,
They're like, hold up,
Like,
something's not right.
No bullshit. There's no bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, they got to change that. That's garbage, man. And when he scored that goal, that's all I could think too. I was like, you.
And I mean, what a pickup though. I mean, picking up Hurdle though,
Yeah.
Hurdle and Hannafin.
Hurdle power.
Yeah.
It's got a magic
Oh,
spleen.
man. I don't know. I think it's garbage.
He doesn't need to explain himself.
They don't have
okay?
to explain myself. I couldn't find the graphic, unfortunately, but you guys know that Winnipeg does the whiteout, and it's insane looking.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
it's cool.
It's so cool.
They don't allow anybody into their stadium. That's
One
not
dude
okay.
last night wearing a pink t-shirt. I couldn't find the damn graphic. It's almost like the internet scrubbed it. I wanted it so bad for this show, and I couldn't find it. One dude in the middle, just like this. But that whiteout is crazy. That's
Yeah,
a crazy
it's
thing
cool.
that they do, man. So let's back it up to the B wheels and the Leafs. So here's the thing. Fuck Brad Marchand. like, I'm sorry. Let me retract it. Fuck multi-Stanley Cup winning Hall of Famer Brad Marchand, right?
He's only won 1.
That's what's gonna happen though. He's gonna be a Hall of Famer. Yeah, I know. It sucks. I hate it. You know why? Because he does bullshit like this. Right?
Down as the play goes to the other end of the ice. And now Marchand knocked down Bertuzzi. The play continues, and Frederick scores! Trent Frederick has tied it for Boston. And after the goal, the officials have to step.
I got another angle.
You got
of this,
another
Mike.
angle of
I do.
that?
I got
What's
another,
it look like on a different
I
angle?
got another angle of that.
I'd like
Mikey.
to see it.
Yeah, that's another angle. Just of the
That-
same thing.
So
That fucking rat, dude.
they were going at it.
I'm talking about Marshawn, not the actual ref.
So
was he.
So Keith actually came out like in a presser after the game, and he's like, yeah, he gets the calls. He gets calls. That's what he does. He's like, I don't know too many other people in the league that can trip up or Todd Bertuzzi like that and not get a call, but he does. And that wasn't the first video. Like you put that video up for us. Like you put that in there. That wasn't the first video of that I was gonna make. He tied up. Who did he tie up the other night? He tied somebody else up and it went the other way and he scored on it. Like, oh, and he also dove and drew a
Katie says she
4
just found
minute.
a bunch of pictures.
He just he took a tiny little whack on the shins, on the back of the shin, and he dove like a soccer player, and they called it for 4 minutes. Insane. Who scored that goal for the B tires?
Frederick.
Frederick Roofing.
Very well.
That's his mom.
Good
and
job.
dad. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. I mean, I can't stand the dude, man. So, I mean, last little bit we got here.
Did you see what he did last night, though?
What's that?
After he scored the third goal of the game, he skated by Toronto's bench and said, "You're done in 5."
Oh, God.
I was like, oh,
God.
I was like, wow.
Oh, Patty
3-1
Maroon.
Carolina.
3-1 Carolina. Bunch of jerks. You're done in 5.
You're done in
That's
5.
a Patty Maroon.
And they are.
Here's that picture right here.
Did you guys see Patty Maroon and Reeves on
Yeah,
pre warm ups on the line?
Center ice during the warm ups. I thought that was cool.
That's pretty cool.
That's cool.
No, I didn't get to see that.
God.
I didn't get to see that.
No, I got Reeves. I was gonna say, did I miss Reeves on my list?
No, he's
the last little bit of hockey, man. You got our standings, right? You got where we're at right now.
Yep.
What we look like for the playoffs.
We got
This is where we stand.
the Rangers up here. Just 2 more wins
Mm-hmm.
to move on. They'll have that.
We heard
by
we
the
heard
end of the
about that.
weekend.
Yeah, we heard about
That's great.
that.
We got Carolina 2-0 over the Islanders.
Looking like 3-0.
Casey, it's not looking good for your Islanders. Sorry.
She's like, did I pick them?
Yeah.
She has no idea.
you, Justin.
She tunes out for this part of the show.
Panthers, they're doing their thing. That seems about right. The B Wheels.
B wheel.
The B Wheels, they doing it.
I'm never gonna call them the Bruins ever.
I kind of
again.
want a T-shirt.
Yeah, the B Wheels.
The B wheels. Yeah.
I mean, we all saw Vegas over Stars. I don't think anybody was going Stars.
I saw Vegas
I
over
actually
Stars.
think I chose Dallas.
Did you?
I think so.
I
Yeah.
saw Vegas over Stars 9.5 million in different ways.
Yeah.
10 million. over salary
Oilers
cap.
Kings. That seems about right. I mean, that Oilers game the other night was but what didn't they put up 7?
7.
Yeah, pretty insane.
Cam Jansen.
Vancouver over Predators. I didn't see the Predators doing what they did the other night to them.
So I know you don't know this because you can't watch hockey.
Mhm.
There's a commercial right now of a fan
Such a jerk, dude.
of
Just
a
rubs it in.
bunch of jerks of a fan. It's like it's an NHL commercial of a fan preparing himself to go to a Trashville game, duct taping the catfish to himself, walking in, and the usher patting him down and going. And then at the end of the commercial, he throws it on the ice. The reality of that is the usher calls over 6 security guards. I mean, you worked there, right? You worked in an arena. Am I right? Like, this guy's clearly got a bomb.
Yeah.
Like, I hate how they throw catfish. I hate the colors of the jerseys in the arena. I hate that team. I hate how when the other team scores in that arena, they have that stupid chant that, by the way, let's not forget, they had a pre-orientation before season 1, before their inaugural season, to teach them how to chirp the other team. Who the hell does that? They had them come in and taught them to whoever, let's say Saros is in goal, right? Whenever the other team scores in Nashville, after the goal's announced, the entire crowd goes, Saros, Saros, it's all your fault. It's all your fault. You suck. Like, what the hell are we doing here? I don't know.
You
I
ever
hate
see
that team.
You ever see the video of when the Blues went there
And took over.
And they took over the
Yeah,
stadium.
yeah.
And dude, there's a video after the game where there's a "Let's Go Blues" chant.
Yeah,
that is just
louder than anything.
Anything in there.
Was that when
it's on YouTube? I looked it up probably 6 months ago. I was talking about it, and it's still up there.
Was that when they raised the banner for most deflected shots that year? They raised banners around there for everything. Everything. Most deflected shots this year. Didn't lose to the Sharks. We didn't get to raise that one.
No.
Yeah.
No, we didn't.
Man, am I missing any hockey? Do you have any more hockey? Do we need to button up real quick? I don't think so. I think we're all good, right?
No, I mean we got the save.
Yeah,
we got PK's
I think
dick.
we did it. PK's dick. Can you believe he said that? Like, am I the only one?
I mean,
I had to double check. I was like, this is AI. Somebody put out an AI thing.
we got something else over here.
Yeah. So let's get into that, man. All right. Like, I just thought this was insane. Who you guys have to share my love of the live action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right? Yes, no,
Which
maybe
one?
so. 1, 2. I understand 3. I know why you don't like 3, but 1 and 2. Give me 1.
Are you talking like the originals?
Yeah, live
Okay.
action and TMNT.
I thought you talking about the.
You
I'm
didn't
talking
like,
about
you didn't like Turtles and
TMNT.
you didn't like
I'm
Turtles
talking-
in Time.
Yeah, I'm talking about Secret of the Ooze, and I'm talking about Turtles in Time.
You didn't
Yeah.
like Turtles in Time.
I did because
The
I like
Samurai.
I like the stick they used to get back in time. I thought it was cool.
You didn't
But,
like the Samurai Turtles.
I thought it was cool. I liked all of
Fucking
them.
Sweet.
I like
yeah.
all 3 of them.
I
Yeah.
like the new ones.
They were so good.
I
I
haven't
haven't even
I
seen
haven't
the new
watched
ones
the
the
yet.
Mega Fox ones.
Yeah.
aren't bad.
Oh, so I've seen the first one of those.
Yeah.
There's like 3 of those, right?
Yeah.
And then there's new animated ones.
Made by
I
the
haven't
same
seen
guy
either.
that did Transformers.
Transformers?
I forget his name. Michael Bay. Michael Bay.
That
And they're
Optimus.
not
I
bad.
reached out to the voice actor that did Optimus Prime for our show too. That sounded like shit.
Yeah.
Peter Cullen.
Sure. That sounded terrible. I could do a better Optimus Prime. Like, it was garbage. So what I'm getting at though is Secret of the Ooze specifically. They changed the suits. All right. Like, I had the toys. So like, I had original 80s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toys, and then they came
Hell
out with the
yeah.
movie toys, right? And the movie toys, they actually re-released. Those are out in the stores right now. That place you can't go to, Walmart. They're selling $20 rubbery looking, because they were rubbery and they had the spots on them and stuff, right? So what all this talk is about, just to get to, is that those suits were kept and they recently just sold, and they will haunt your nightmares for the rest of your life after you see this. My God.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
It's the
dude.
scariest shit
What
in the world.
happened to Mikey?
Michelangelo,
what happened?
Michelangelo,
I don't
what
know.
happened in your eyes?
I showed this to Daryl last night. He was like, what the fuck is wrong with that guy's teeth? I said, they're made out of donkey teeth.
Did you guys know that the pizza delivery guy
Yeah,
is the same
Donatello.
guy that's in Raphael?
Yep.
Yeah. So there's that infamous scene in the first one where Raphael is soaking in the bathtub because turtles only need water if they need to regenerate. And doesn't make any sense, does it? Like, they didn't spend any other time in water,
Yeah.
but he got his ass whooped. You better put him in water.
Put him in some Epsom salt, man. Come on.
Unless that was the Lazarus bath,
Yeah.
and Ra's al Ghul was like, that's what we do. Like, that's the only thing that makes sense to me. But anyway, like, when they pan away after he wakes up and he's like, what you guy gotta do to get some pizza around here? And they pan away, and Donatello's mouth is open, and you can see inside the
You see the
suit.
guy's face.
It's terrifying.
Dude, all right, first and foremost, Ninja Turtles. Did you ever see Ninja Turtles on Oprah Winfrey?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, have you ever seen that, Mikey?
No.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, dude!
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a moment where, like, because they got April O'Neil.
Oh, I wish
and
I
they
would have
got
pulled that.
they got April O'Neil up there,
Yeah.
and they got all the turtles, and they're doing their thing.
This
and,
was
and
this
there's
was
kids in the audience.
so this was on the Coming Out of Their Shells tour.
Yeah,
Which
which
I
I went to.
I did too at Six
Yeah.
Flags.
No, I went to the concert.
Yeah, I went to the
They were
concert at
shooting
Six
foam
Flags.
pizzas
Yeah,
at
we're
you?
coming out
Do you
of our
remember that? Did you go
shells.
to that?
No,
Oh
I didn't even
my
know what happened.
God,
So
dude.
I have the VHS and my Blockbuster in my basement.
Yeah.
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 It's
But-
still the VHS.
But
Yeah.
anyways,
Do you have a VHS player?
No, God, no.
fucking
I don't make enough money for that. It's like $30,000 for a VHS player right now.
Oprah asks, like, like something like, have you ever thought about having like a romantic relationship with the turtle? And
Raphael.
Raphael's like, bro, I've been trying to get her into an interspecies relationship
For
forever.
quite
you know
some
what I'm saying?
time,
And
yo.
he's like, he's fist bumping all the
Yeah.
other turtles, and they're all doing their thing. And they pan over to these two kids, and I swear to God, these two kids are like, dude, It is. We got to look that up later.
We'll look it up.
Yeah, we
No,
gotta look it up
100%.
later.
And
It is
honest to God, dude, like I showed that to Daryl. He
Mhm.
said the same thing. What the hell is wrong with that? And it made me like it was in the morning show. So like I didn't think I could pull it. I didn't want to pull it, but it's along the same lines. You bringing up the Oprah Winfrey thing. It's along the same lines. Do you remember when there was every single TV show had to have an AIDS episode?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Walker, Texas Ranger.
Oh, yeah, dude.
So old boy from I See Dead People.
Yeah.
He's in Walker, Texas Ranger, and every TV show on our childhood had to have an AIDS episode.
Yep.
100%. So he brings him to this ranch. The kid's got,
How are you doing today?
How are you doing today? He's like, oh, I'm doing. Oh no, he's like, how are we doing, little partner? He's like, actually, it's little person, not little partner. And then he says what it would be if he said it in Cherokee. He's like, that's the way to say it in Cherokee. And everybody's like, well, I'll be.
Yeah.
And then he looks at Walker and a violin start. And he's like, Walker told me I have AIDS.
It is exactly like that too, dude. It is the most ridiculous shit.
There's
I've ever
another
seen.
one, dude. There's another one on Benson. Like we'll pull these.
Did you say Benson?
Yeah, we'll pull these. Wow. Yeah, we'll pull these.
I love
Anyway, I thought that's
by the
crazy.
way,
We
which
are
Ninja
old.
Turtle?
We are old.
We're old.
Which Ninja Turtle movie had Vanilla Ice in it?
Two.
That's Secret of the Ooze.
Do you remember when the talent show?
Oh
when we were
yeah,
kids.
dude.
I danced.
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah.
I danced to Go Ninja, Go Ninja,
Go
Go.
Ninja,
While my
Go
buddy
Ninja,
Josh,
Go. No,
while
there's
my
no
buddy
fucking
Josh played
video.
the drums to it.
Yep. Josh Carrico.
Yeah.
He's a
He,
listener.
he played the fucking drums to it. I wore a suit.
Yep.
I had my hair all done up
Yep.
like him. And I did the sidestep, like fucking dance to Go. And I fucking, blah. It was great.
3 short years
Yeah.
later, somebody played Korn and Limp Bizkit at that exact same talent show.
Mhm.
Yeah. Also,
You know who we lost? We lost to some chick doing just Great Balls of Fire.
yeah.
And all she did was twist.
Yeah.
She twisted. She had a dress that spun.
I also saw
And
Steve
I
Reinhardt.
I lost to
Steve
Great Balls
Reinhardt.
of Fire, dude. It was
It was rigged.
It was rigged. Yeah, I was so mad, dude.
I also saw Steve.
I had to walk home in that suit. Pissed me off.
I saw it, man. I also saw Steve Reinhardt pull out a flawless Usher like My Way dance, like,
Yeah.
top to bottom.
You
Like
ain't
the
lying,
dude
dude.
killed
He
it.
did it. He did do it.
He
He did do
killed
good.
it. That dude also drew anime like a mother. Like, I wonder what's Steve up to.
I don't know. Last
Reach
time I
out.
talked to him, he had a Toyota MR2.
We'll hit up the social department. We'll ask them to check him out.
So he had an older MR2 that he was
That's
tricking out.
insane. I got a question. All right, we got a big game we want to get into. I know it's getting later, and oh god, it's 8:30. I know we want to get to this game. I'm pretty stoked about
It's
this game.
8:15.
But I got a question. I'm an adult. I round up. I got a question for Mikey, and me and Justin have been going back and forth about this, and I actually have the DC household rule on this too. Do you like strawberries, Mikey?
Not really.
Damn it! But you've had one.
Yeah.
Okay. Strawberries, sweet or tart?
For the most part, sweet on my end.
Hell yeah!
I never had a sweet one.
Justin has never had a sweet strawberry in his
They're all
entire life.
tart to me.
Every strawberry Justin eats is a tart strawberry.
Yeah.
Which just tells me that Justin has never had a fully ripened strawberry.
Jamie can verify. No, dude,
Probably
Jamie
not.
can verify. We have strawberries at the house all the time. They're ripe strawberries. Also, I needed to ask her. I totally
Your
forgot.
kids think they're sweet. I
Jamie,
guarantee you. So the
Are,
DC
are
household,
they sweet to you guys?
primarily the DC household flat out said they're either sweet or tart, and that depends on ripeness.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm talking. They're fully ripe. These things are red. They're ripe. I've even had overripe ones where they're like
Mushy.
little mushy,
And
not
they're
sweet.
tart?
They're tart as hell.
Something's broke. Something's broke, bro.
I don't know what to tell you.
I'm telling you.
I
man.
mean, Tim, I couldn't taste, I couldn't smell for like the first like 28 years.
and
of my
we've
life.
already been over the fact
So-
that you eat primarily prison food.
Every week,
You know,
Jamie says every week I buy them. I don't eat them, so I don't know. Well, ask the kids though.
the kids are going
they-
to tell you they're sweet.
Ask Lucas. He eats them every damn.
Ask
day.
your kids that don't eat sardines.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is.
It is. He eats prison food, dude, and that's destroyed his palate.
I had spam when I got home today.
Yeah. We've gone over this a million times in our day-to-day conversation. Justin's superpower is he can consume large amounts of sodium with no a no problem whatsoever, you know?
Yeah.
But what that does is it kills all your sweet receptors on your tongue.
I guess so, yeah. And I mean, I primarily lean towards the savory side of food in general. But
Last little question I have for you. And then
they
we'll
both of my kids say they're super sweet.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I just me. I don't know. You bring me a sweet, bring me a
I picture
a strawberry. I'll eat it.
I see a vision of a world where you eat a strawberry and it's sweet. And you're like, oh, what the what the hell is this? One more question for Mikey, and then we will get into what we are calling. And then what's that sound like?
No, and then.
Hang on a minute. It's
Thank you. Mikey. Okay. And actually I meant to ask my wife this exact same question and I didn't, so we could do it live. All right. We all know what an HOA is. All right.
Homeowners Association.
100%. We also know what the polar opposite of an HOA is. Let's just call that 4 acres. Okay. Let's say you live on 4 acres.
Yeah.
All right. You can't see your neighbors, essentially. If given only 2 options of you have to live in an HOA or you have to live on 4 acres, which are you choosing? No explanation needed. Just which are you choosing?
Probably
Weigh
4
the
acres.
options. 4 acres?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yes.
We're going to have problems.
Yes.
One day, this will be a huge.
I needed that win. Thank you, guys.
It's the least we could do for a guy that can't watch hockey.
Katie says 4 acres too.
Least we could do for a guy who can't watch hockey.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
I
needed it.
I don't fully believe her though. Yeah, you can't. The world shuts down at like 6 o'clock on 4 acres, right? Like
she asked, why did you even have to think?
She wants ducks.
Ducks.
Yeah.
Dude, I had 5 ducks in our yard yesterday. No
because
joke.
he's feeding them peanut butter pine cones.
Yeah, we have a ton of bird feeders at the house, so like they're
Peanut butter
everywhere.
pine cones.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. That honestly, all we're doing here is planting a seed, and we'll be back later. All right. That might have its own podcast.
Yeah, that's a whole damn thing. Me and Tim talked all day about this. I'm not even joking.
I have a note of just this we need to talk about tomorrow.
We got rules, dude.
3-2 Carolina, second intermission.
What is it?
There you go. 3-2 Carolina.
3-2 Carolina, second intermission.
Hell yes. All right, boys. I got a new game for you. I'm excited. I hope it goes well.
By the way, I'm going to shrink all this stuff down.
Oh, yeah. Check that out. There it is. All right. So this is all a reference. Does everyone understand the reference? Okay. Exactly. Okay. So I understand most people won't get it, but essentially what's going to happen right now is this is finished lyric. Okay. These are all songs we know. These are all songs that you two know. You guys know these songs. My hope and and I'm telling you, work has gone into this shit. My hope is that you do not know the lyrics to your songs that you love. Okay. So we got What That Mouth Do, hashtag parentheses, who dat.
No, it's What That Mouth Do.
You want to keep?
No, we're
keep
leaving it.
Okay. I like it. I do like What That Mouth Do.
I got it. There you go, Katie.
All right. So
she goes, no, the music.
So I've gone over this a bunch in my head, and I think honestly, unfortunately for the viewers, I think I have to sing this, but it sucks. I have 5 for each of you. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and go about it. And then you unfortunately are going to have to finish the lyric to the best of your knowledge. So like, I'm going to give you up into a point and then I'm going to say, and then you're going to finish the lyric. Okay. That's it. And you're either going to get a hell yeah or a hell no.
Hell no.
So a couple things real quick. So we understand what misheard lyrics are, right? And I am kind of preying on that. Okay. So like we know someone in our life who thinks that song by Slipknot, Wait and Bleed.
No. We don't even have to. You don't even have to be like, we know somebody. My mom, dude, my mom came up to me.
Whose name is?
Michelle.
Yes.
Michelle. My mom comes up to me and she's like, I really like that new song from Slipknot. Like it's got my name in it. And I said, what are you talking about? She was like, Inside Michelle, I Wait and Bleed. And I said,
look at Mike's face.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, Mom, that's inside my shell.
I Wait and
Michelle.
Bleed. So there are misheard lyrics, right? Like I never remember if it was Daryl or my wife, but one of those two people in my life thought that the 3 Days Grace song Riot, they thought that they were saying, let's go Ryan. Let's go Ryan. Like, let's go Riot, right? So that's not exactly what I'm looking for here. I'm literally looking for you to finish this lyric. If my wife was playing this game, she would lose 16 times over. All right.
What happened?
I don't know. I missed the whole thing.
Okay.
All right. But dude, honest to God, I have 3 pages of this.
Oh dear God!
Just for the 5 songs. All right. So we are going to start.
Are you singing the whole song?
No.
He's
From
gonna
start to
sing
finish.
first verse, second verse.
Justin, the first one I have is for you. All right. It's just for you. All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You know this song. That's the idea. The idea is you both know this song. Give the camera over to you. I want to see your brain working.
It's so much out of my face though.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
And so I want to preference too. Also, like I think I need to give you the song and the person that sings it.
Okay.
I think that's just given.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So this is your softball, by the way. The first 2 are your softballs.
Okay.
All right. If you don't get these, you are in for bad times.
Do we get
Okay.
any hints?
I'll give you hints.
I'm joking.
I'll give you hints. I don't know if I can give you hints. All right. Your song is by Manfred Mann. The song is
Don't know who that is.
Blinded by the Light. And the song goes, a little.
That's from The Weeknd, right?
Oh man.
No, that's Blinding Lights.
You're not going to win this. All right.
No, I'm not.
Here is your lyric.
I
A
don't know.
little. Are you ready?
Yeah.
A little early Pearly came in his curly whirly and asked me if I needed a ride. Asked me if I needed a ride, but she was blinded by the light. And then
Wrapped up. Oh, wrapped up like a.
You got this. You got this.
Wrapped up like a seagull.
he nailed it.
Wrapped up like a. God damn it.
You're not even gonna get what it's wrong. Like you're not gonna get the wrong answer because there's an obvious wrong answer for this.
Blinded by the lights. I don't know the wrong answer.
Hell no. Are you done?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Wrapped up like a.
Most people would say wrapped up like a douche, and that's not the lyric.
You know, we talked about that once.
Yeah, we have actually. It's so the lyric is revved up like a deuce, another runner in the night.
Yeah,
Blinded
See,
by
I
the
always
light.
thought it was another roamer because the way he sounds
Right?
like another
Wrapped up
roamer
like a
in the
deuce.
night. That's what it sounds like.
Deuce.
Rod up in here.
Rod, hey Rod, what's up, boss? How you doing? Rod, this is for you. Maybe not the next one. Because Mikey, your softball is the
Great.
softball of all time, man. This is so easy. It's by a gentleman named Justin Bieber. The song is called the song is called Baby. And the lyrics are as follows. Baby, 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 oh. Like baby, baby, baby. No.
Rob said, "What up, cuh?"
What up, cuh? Like baby, baby, baby. Oh. And then
Thought you'd always be mine.
fucking nailed it. Give him that.
You gotta wait. This
I'm
is
slow.
the first time.
Hell yeah.
I just remember hearing my nephew sing it over
Nailed
and
it.
over and over.
Well, I got bad news, boys. It only gets harder from here.
Fuck.
Justin.
I didn't get that one.
You give
I was
him
just
all
like,
the
who-
easy
I
ones.
was like, yeah.
Who's
fucking-
Bieber?
I ran that by him and he didn't get it.
I didn't get it. I'm gonna be terrible at this shit.
All right, here we go. Justin.
Yep.
You're aware of the band. They're the Bare Naked Ladies.
Oh, okay.
The song is called 1 Week.
1 week and you look at me.
Yeah, it's been 1 week since
It's
you looked
been-
at me, threw your arms in the air and said I'm crazy, or said you're crazy. I'm sorry. 5 days since you tackled me. I've still got the rug burns on both my knees. And then there's more words.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
Nah.
And I'm sorry. What? Dude, I don't know. I'm gonna go right here.
Hell no.
Yeah.
The lyric
Isn't it
is
like 10 days since the living room or something like that?
it's been 3 days since the afternoon. You realize it's not my fault the moment too soon. Yesterday,
I wasn't
you've
getting
forgiven
that.
me.
I wasn't getting that.
And it'll
Yeah,
still be
I'll-
2 weeks till you say you're sorry.
Fucking.
No.
I could have gave you the Weird Al version.
It's a good one. All right, Mikey, you're up next. Here's the thing. This is by 2 different bands. And I'm actually curious as to which one is yours. The song in question, Careless Whispers.
All right.
Are you a Wham George Michael's guy for this, or are you a Seether guy? for
Yes.
this? Yes.
The answer is yes.
You're so screwed on this.
I love
game,
the
Justin.
original because George Michael falls under my top 5 male
Yeah.
vocalists of all time.
Oh, dude, yeah.
but I
he's
love the
so-
cover of Seether.
Seether
Love it.
cover kills, dude. So I mean, I don't even know why we're doing this. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet, got no rhythm. Thought it was easy to pretend. I know you're not a fool. And then
Should have known better than to cheat a friend.
Oh.
Waste this chance that I'd been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I danced with you.
should have known better to what?
What?
Should have known better to what?
Should have known better than to cheat a friend.
There you go. Okay, yeah.
Should
Yep. Ding 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 ding.
Fucking dude.
You're gonna lose all of these. This game is not for you. Justin.
Dude, Justin looks so pissed
This
right
one-
now.
This one's for you. The band, the Turnaround Physicians. It's the Spin Doctors, Justin.
Oh,
That is great.
that wasn't the name of this.
That wasn't?
No.
What was it? I know we already did it for Trib.
It was Twisted Physicians.
Twisted Physicians.
It was Twisted Physicians.
Oh, I did
Yeah.
Turnaround Physician. The song clearly is Little Miss. And here we go.
Mhm.
It's been a whole lot easier since the bitch is gone. Little Miss, Little Miss, Little Miss, can't be wrong. Little Miss, Little Miss, Little Miss, can't be wrong. Ain't nobody gonna bow no more when you sound your gong. Little Miss, Little Miss, Little Miss, can't be wrong. And then nailed it.
Dude, I don't know. I told you I was gonna be terrible at this. Little Miss can't belong there. Yeah, you can move on to Mikey so we can win this. I
What you gonna do? Get into another one of these little rock and roll songs. No,
you're gonna have to give him easy.
You should have done 2 Princes instead of Little Miss Can't Be Wrong.
it wouldn't have mattered.
This is the thing too. You're
He's like,
picking-
well, I say so. I should have given Justin the lyric.
I would have got that. No, but you're also picking songs that
You know,
I know them.
you've
I
heard a
don't-
million times.
I know. I mean, I've heard a couple times.
4-2 Florida.
Okay, you're gonna eat those words in a minute, just like
Okay.
New York.
All
All
right.
right, here we go. Mikey, the band Tonic,
Ew.
the song "If You Could Only See," and Justin is going, "Damn it! You give him these ones."
No.
If you could only see the way she loves me, then maybe you would understand. And then
Why I feel this way about our love and what and what I must do. Yeah.
nailed it. Would you have got that? Hell no.
No.
He nailed
I
it.
don't know that song.
He nailed it.
But here you go, Mikey.
All right. Justin,
Yep.
the band's
Jessica
name
doesn't want to play anymore.
in
There
the tribute verse, the band's name is not from around here.
Like, why can't you give me like Tenacious D hard fucking? I can nail you. I can nail that song.
Justin, the band's Foreigner.
Okay. I do love me some Foreigner.
The song is Jukebox Hero.
Least favorite song.
Jesus Christ.
But okay. You could have gave me Head Games. Like, come on.
You'd
I
bitch
want to
if
know what love
gave you-
is. Why can't we do that?
You'd bitch no matter what I did.
I-
All right. And I'm even going to start you off in the middle of a course to get you to where you need to be, okay? So he started rocking. Ain't never going to stop. Going to keep on rocking. Someday going to make it to the top. And then...
Nothing. I don't think my brain can connect.
Oh, I know.
Without hearing. Like, no. Like if we could legitimately play the song.
Ain't never gonna stop. Gonna keep on rocking.
It'd be a jukebox hero. What? I don't know the rest of it.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. You wouldn't know the damn words anyway.
Jukebox
and then you
hero.
just start. Yeah, you're skipping, dude.
Yeah.
Isn't it with stars in his eyes?
He got stars in his eyes. He'd be a jukebox hero.
I would go.
That's the whole idea.
That would be the stars in his eyes.
You don't even know your favorite bands.
That's my least favorite song.
I thought that was Little Pieces of Wood.
No, that's small pieces of wood. That's Styx.
I love Styx.
I did not give him a Styx song.
Yeah.
I almost toyed around with I'm sitting on this bar stool acting like a damn fool.
That's what I'm doing today.
News blues. And I've given up hope on
afternoon. On the afternoon soap and a bottle of cold brew.
I almost did that exact one, but I didn't, so you lose. All right.
Is it any wonder I've got too
much time on my hands? Yeah. Mikey, the
Why
band.
Can't you give me that? Why can't you give me that?
Because I know you know that.
Damn.
Mikey, the band is Silverchair. Now, this is doubly satisfying for me because Justin, I already know, doesn't know the lyric. In fact, when we had a little acoustic thing, he argued with me about this lyric. And guess what? I'm right. All right. Silverchair? It's the song. It's tomorrow. All right. And we'll just start from the beginning. We'll take it slow. Okay. It's 12 o'clock and it's a wonderful day. I know you hate me, but I'll ask anyway. Won't you come with me to a place in a little town? The only way to get there is to go straight down. There's no bathroom and there is no sink. And then
push the button. I have absolutely no idea.
There's no bathroom
and there is no sink.
And the water is hard to drink.
You're close.
The water is
the water out of the tap is very
hard
to drink. No,
nope,
right
no.
here.
Now, here's the thing. Justin fought with me forever because then it goes on to very hard to drink. And Justin swore to God it was the other day for like days.
Yeah, it sounded.
The lyric is the other day. Score of the game.
No, I had no idea on that one.
What's the score of the game?
Good job.
He's asking what the score
It's
is.
4-2 Florida.
Hell yeah.
He just told you a minute ago.
All right, buddy.
He wasn't listening.
Yeah,
all right.
I see it.
You guys got two more.
Two
more. You got one. You got one.
I thought we were
I'm
done.
sorry. You got one. You got one. There is only two more. Mikey, the artist is Mr. Post Malone.
Mikey just went.
Artist is who?
Oh shit. Oh, I got him back. Okay, Justin. Now we're gonna give him. I want to save yours for last. Mikey, the artist is Mr. Post Malone, and the song is actually from the movie Wedding Singers. It's called Wow. No, you don't know the song, do you?
Let's go.
It's super easy if you think about it.
Let's go.
And I'm not going to sing it like Post Malone because no one can understand Post Malone. But here's the lyric. Said she's tired of little money, need a big boy. Pulled up 20-inch blades like I'm Lil Troy.
Why you got to say big boy like
No,
that?
it's everybody flocking, need a decoy. Shawty mixing up the vodka with the LaCroix. Yeah. And then it's one word. And then
No idea.
nothing.
Nothing.
Justin for the steal.
G-Wagon, 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 G-Wagon. I know that.
Nailed it.
I know that one.
So when that song was super popular and my kids liked it, there's a version of it. There's a version of it on YouTube where it's 2 minutes of just G-Wagon.
I have
All
no
right.
what's idea what these songs are. Here we go.
Who's this?
I need country songs to have a prayer. This is Barry.
Barry, you know Foreigner.
I feel sad for Justin. I'd rather answer trivia questions.
Barry, you know Foreigner. I know you know Foreigner. And just wait, because Justin has no idea what anyone singing classic rock knows. So the next time we play this, it's coming right back there. Justin, the band is called Third Eye Blind.
Mhm.
The song is called Semi Charm Kind of Life.
Mhm.
The lyric is actually very polarizing. All right. You know the song, right?
I think so.
Let me That's this song.
Yeah.
Okay. The sky was gold. It was rose. I was taking sips going through my nose, and I wish I could get back there. Someplace back there. Smiling in the pictures you would take. And then
Oh fuck, dude. Won't stop. Won't stop. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Like
I'll tell you what, as we were kids, it was censored.
that might be why.
So when we were kids, it was smiling in the pictures you would take. The lyric, no shit, dude. I'm not even making this up. The lyric is doing crystal meth will lift you up until you break.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why. I don't know.
Doing crystal meth will lift you up until you break.
Yeah.
Damn.
No.
We ended on depressing
Damn.
stuff. Yeah. Hell no.
See, I never liked them.
Oh, I liked them.
I didn't
Jumper?
like them.
I wish you would step off of that ledge, my
That was
friend.
the only song that
Oh,
I actually
dude.
enjoyed until you got to the very end of the
I
song.
could have did
You
Jumper.
sounded terrible, dude.
Could have did Jumper.
You know what's crazy is the lead singer of Third Eye Blind is in Rockstar.
I know. And he sucks in the movie just as much as he
I'll
does in
get you
real
guys
life.
new cables. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, guys. Look at your new cables.
Did you hear the voice he brought with him?
Yeah. Did you see the speakers he brought with him? Did you hear the
Did you
voice
hear
he
the
brought
voice
with
he
him?
brought with him?
I think what you should do for next time we play this game.
Uh-huh.
There will
is-
be no next time we play this game.
a week. No. This is gonna be great. It's gonna be great. No.
Sorry, I caught you while you were drinking.
No.
My bad.
This is gonna be great. You send us the people that you're planning on sending us a week prior, so we can listen to.
So you can do
nothing
homework?
nothing but but you don't tell us the song. You just tell us the artist,
Nah, that's trash.
and then we
man.
have to do.
because I don't know about your childish Spotify, but my adult Apple Music,
Mhm.
you can press a button, it'll show you all the lyrics.
Well, I'm not saying
While
go
it
and
plays.
read all their lyrics. You could, dude. You could pick. You could have did Post Malone. Pick any of those songs. That just means that we're gonna have to listen to Post Malone all week. It's actually almost a punishment.
Let me ask you this. Yeah, I'll tell
Never
you what,
mind. Yeah.
doing all these games is badass because I just shuffle my entire library and just see what's what.
You're
for-
like, oh, that
for
song
you.
sounds
Yeah,
good.
it's so good. Like either game we play is so good. But did you both know the songs
Not
for the
really.
most part?
I didn't.
You didn't know. Get the hell.
I mean,
outta here.
I knew.
You
the
don't
s-
know the songs I gave you.
I know the songs, like,
Come
but
on,
I don't
dude.
know their.
You don't know
lyrics. Like, I
Blinded
don't
by
know-
the Light.
I don't know them well enough.
1 week. You don't know 1 week. Come on, man. The only thing I think I screwed up.
First
on,
of all, bare naked ladies, you can't understand half of
Yeah,
what
but
that
I
guy
was-
says.
I'm not asking you to tell me chicken to China to Chinese chicken. I'm not asking you for
Yeah,
that.
but everybody would have got that one.
yeah.
Chickadee China in the Chinese chicken. the
You have
brain
a
stops-
drumstick and your brain stops sticking. Watching X Files with the lights on, like Alame is on.
Yeah. Give
All
me
the
some
buckets
Bloodhound
on.
gangs. I fucking rock that shit. Come on. Give me
We'll
Stacey Lane.
regroup. We'll regroup. I promise you. The only thing I was a little apprehensive on was the Post Malone.
Mhm.
Did not think Mikey would know Post Malone.
I know like 2 songs.
Shot my shot. I don't know.
I'm very much a like
Radio hits Post
radio
Malone?
hits Post Malone.
I do like
It's got to
Post
be
Malone.
really.
I'm a
It's
Post
got to
fan.
be really a good song. I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah. I like
That
the
was,
guy as a person though, and I look forward to his country album that is
With
that's
Morgan
dropping.
Mullet.
He's got a song coming out with Morgan Wallen.
Is he gonna do that from jail?
Morgan Wallen's not in jail. But I do look forward to it.
Last night I threw a chair and burned the person. Accidentally hit some cops.
Good music.
Hey, good music. USA 4 Acres. All right, man. That was a hell of a show. Playoffs.
Yeah.
We'll have more playoffs next week as the playoffs progress. We want to thank. Well, you guys got anything else? Like, am I cutting it off too short? No, good to go. Yeah. We want to thank GCRX and Studio B for letting us do all we're doing. I know that the diner. I think the diner shut down. They're waiting on staffing. That's why I didn't plug anything this week on I'm sorry. That's why the social media team didn't plug anything on socials, because I think they're shut down. But the tea room is open. The board gamery is open. All down here, man. Also, I wanted to have somebody in, and I completely blanked. But this weekend, part of the DC. What's up? What? You can't point to me and then not say anything.
Possibly no Mikey next week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mikey, are you MIA next week? Look at him. He's fine. That's the like, you missed it. You missed an opportunity to have a camera on a face of a man who just found out what his schedule is.
No, I know what the schedule is. We just ain't talked about it yet.
But
that's for off air.
This coming up weekend, the DCs are busy as hell. Not so much the DCs as Casey is busy as hell. Tomorrow's her birthday, right? But then Saturday
Happy
is
birthday?
yeah. She's actually traveling backwards and aging, which is fucking crazy. I start
what's
looking.
your secret?
I look like a troll. I get
She
fatter.
has not aged a day.
No, she gets younger, dude. That's just how it works. Lucky me. As long as she's attracted to fat trolls, I'm good to go, bro.
It's alcohol.
Hell yeah. So Saturday, it's Friday's her birthday. Saturday, there's the Paddlers Glow Bingo, and I actually wanted to pull somebody in from Paddlers to come in here, talk about Paddlers, talk about Glow Bingo. Just so happens he is related to a lot of Blues affiliated people. I wanted to bring him in here. I didn't reach out. I screwed up. So I think before the pool opens, I think we do get him in here. I think we get Jeremy in here. Jeremy's probably got some stories from his dad and his grandpa. His grandpa is in the Blues Hall of Fame. Probably somebody we should have on here. Sunday. So the Glow Bingo Saturday. You're coming, right? You're coming to the Glow. You're bringing like 20 people to the Glow Bingo.
No.
Right? Jesus,
we got
that's gonna
5
be a
people
blast.
total.
That's
we
gonna
got
be
5
a
people
blast,
total,
man. Honestly, what they didn't tell you was it's not actually Glow Bingo. It's actually Finish the Lyrics bingo. You're screwed.
Can I get my money back?
No.
She's like, no.
I know the Fishers were planning on coming out, but you got a dance going on right now.
It's the same day as the formal.
But what's cool is that, like, I know you as a father aren't really involved in that, so I signed you up to help us with the Glow Bingo starting at 11 in the morning. So that's cool. Look, he's like, no, look at that, no. But we got that going on, man. There's just so much going on this weekend. This weekend's crazy busy. Justin, what do you plan on doing this weekend? You building some stuff?
Plan on making at least 2 cedar planter boxes and a couple other things.
Hell yeah. I'll see you Saturday for sure. And we want to thank like everybody who's listening, man. Like, people are interacting. Like I said, that guy came up to me and was like, "Hey man, do you think somebody in the first round's gonna make it?" I feel like a piece of shit because he's probably watching.
What a jerk.
So you got to start somewhere.
Hey, man, we're
if
stoked
you don't
people are
know, just
watching.
ask.
Yeah, dude, we're stoked people are watching.
Yeah, we got an award ceremony that day too. Lucas, my youngest, won Young Authors.
Oh hell yeah! Just give it up to Lucas. Give him the most quick hot buttons you can possibly click. There we go. Hell yeah! Right on. Sunday. Oh,
wrong one.
Did you give him a hell no afterwards? You jerk.
No. I clicked the wrong button.
No, so Casey got all that going on Saturday, but Sunday, I'm a little solo, and I'm gonna go meet Darren Kimball and Tony Twist.
Yeah, you pretty excited about that?
I am stoked, and I'm nervous because I know I'm gonna sound like I did when I met Cujo last time. I'm like, I really like the way you played hockey, and I don't have any children with me, and I'm an adult, and will you sign my poster? Because this was up on my wall when I was a kid.
Restraining order.
He might hit me in the face. Like, Twist might punch you in the face.
Dude, make sure you got somebody filming.
Yeah, no joke. Oh, dude, it'd be just like the Hangover. It'd be like, he's still got it. Did you see that? Yeah, so I mean, that's what I'm doing Sunday. Yeah, good time. I'm gonna be watching hockey. You're gonna be watching hockey, Justin? Son of a bitch, man. So thank you. What I'm trying to say is to everyone who is listening, that playlist, every game we play that has a song in it, if we play a game and there's a song in it, it's on a playlist. It's on our link tree. It's on your more childish streaming services, which is your Spotify, and it's also on your adult playlist, which is Apple Music. It's out there. You can listen to all these songs at your leisure. Guys, you have fun? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
What's the score?
Always.
What's the score?
4-3. 4
Florida?
minutes left in the third.
Florida?
4-3 Florida.
Hell yes. I said we get out of here. What do you guys say?
Mhm.
Yeah. Hey, both of you guys. Other than your ability to guess song lyrics, Justin,
Yeah.
I'm proud of you. And I love you.
Love you, Joe.
I hate it here.
USA HOA.
Hold on! Her sister was a witch, right?
That's a hockey, it's only game. Why do you have to be mad?
Grow up, bro! Grow up!
This concludes another episode on GCRX Radio, your podcast network. The views and opinions expressed are those of the content creators and not of the podcast network.